Thanks for checking out your Oncor WeatherCurrent update for Wednesday, October 30th. I'm meteorologist Kaiti Blake. Well, we've got some weather changes underway after a hot, dry October. Rain is in the forecast, some storms too. Overnight, a cold front will move through, and that's going to bring with it a chance of some strong to severe storms, mainly across North Texas. We'll talk threats, and I'll time it out for you shortly. Luckily, the timing is good here. Once we get those overnight, early morning storms out of the way, trick-or-treating tomorrow evening looks pretty nice. It'll even be a little bit cooler for a lot of folks, but we turn around, go back the other way pretty quickly. By Friday, showers return, and we've got even some widespread rain in the forecast for parts of the state this weekend. Those storm chances actually continue into the early part of next week. So a big change in our weather pattern considering how dry October has been. Typically for North Texas, October, one of the rainiest months of the year. On average, we usually get over 4 inches of rain in October. That has not been the case this month. Just a trace of rain yesterday at DFW Airport, but we do have the potential to get 1 to 2 inches of rain from those storms overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. So let's start with the severe weather risk for those overnight storms. We do have a risk 2 on a 0 to 5 scale for the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the Metroplex, really along and north of the I-20 corridor up to the Red River and then into parts of Oklahoma. Storms here will have the potential for some hail and also some damaging wind gusts. As you get south of 20 down through parts of central Texas, even including Tyler there in East Texas, the risk is a 1 on a 0 to 5 scale, so slightly lower. So I do believe if we're going to see 1 or 2 severe thunderstorms, they will be in this yellow area during the overnight hours. Here's what the timing looks like. We're going to start off at lunchtime today. Notice across parts of East Texas, even North Texas, up closer to Paris. A few little showers will be possible, and even a non-severe storm or two will be possible through the afternoon and early evening hours. But for most of us, it's just going to be warm and again on the windy side this afternoon. It won't be until late evening, starting to get into the overnight hours, where those storm chances will begin to pick up. This is midnight. Cold front will begin moving in from the northwest, and you'll notice storms are going to fill in along that front. We'll see this line of storms from the Red River, Paris, through the DFW Metroplex, even extending southwest down into parts of the Concho Valley. So a good portion of the state will see this line of storms move through again very late tonight through the pre-dawn hours of Thursday morning. For DFW, North Texas, timing for storms here about 2 to 6 a.m. But by rush hour, worst of the rain will be moving out. However, for Thursday morning rush hour in parts of East and Central Texas, that rain will be hanging around for you there. By midday, the worst of those rain and storms are done, but some lingering showers will be possible as far south as Round Rock and Austin, and even a few lingering showers into parts of southeast Texas through late Thursday afternoon. But for the majority of us, trick-or-treating is looking good tomorrow evening. That rain will have cleared out. Skies will be clear in many locations, and it will be a little bit cooler. Not necessarily going to be chilly, but we will see low 70s by 7 p.m. in DFW, some upper 60s along the Red River, near 70 at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening in Midland. So overall, pretty comfortable and pleasant for trick-or-treating tomorrow. But as I mentioned, as we get into Friday and the weekend, those rain chances come right back into play. Isolated rain Friday, but then look at that widespread rain is expected Saturday, and scattered showers and storms will continue Sunday into Monday. So we've got multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms that will be possible over the course of the weekend, even into the early part of next week. And through Tuesday next week, there's a healthy amount of rainfall that's going to fall, mainly across parts of North Texas, along and north of I-20. That's where the higher rainfall totals are expected. Again, this will be over the course of several days. So flooding, not a big concern, but we could see 3 to 4 inches of rain from out west near Seymour over to Denton down to DFW. As you get up to the Red River, Wichita Falls, Paris, Sherman, Denison, maybe closer to 4 to 5 inches of rain for you. Again, spread out over several days, but this is a big change in our weather pattern that will really kick into gear this weekend. Speaking of the weekend, time change takes effect 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Daylight saving time ends. That means we get an extra hour of sleep. Good news there. But sunrise and sunset times will both be about an hour later on Sunday. as compared to Saturday. So factor that into your weekend plans, as well as the showers and thunderstorms that are in the forecast for the weekend. Not concerned about widespread severe weather over the weekend, but there could be some strong storms here or there, so important to stay tuned in to your local forecast over the weekend into the early part of next week. Our Oncor teams are closely monitoring local forecasts across the state and will be prepared to respond to any potential impacts.